Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to film a completely different type of video for you guys. So I wanted to do my everyday makeup tutorial look, the makeup look that I wear every single day to work, and at the same time I was just going to do it while I'm talking through the products that I like and which ones I've been absolutely loving. So I'm doing a everyday makeup look meets monthly favourites type of makeup at the same time. So without further ado, let's get started and show you what I'm absolutely loving. So recently, as it's been so sunny and hot in the UK, I've changed up the foundation that I've been wearing every day, and I've started using my sheer matte foundation from NARS. I got this ages ago. I just wanted to try it as I absolutely love the sheer glow. So I prefer the sheer glow normally, but because it's just been so hot, I've just wanted to wear a foundation that keeps my makeup looking really matte all day. So this is in the colour Stromboli, and I think this is a really nice foundation. It's not too thick, it's not too heavy. It just gives me that perfect finish just for an everyday simple look. So I take a bit on the back of my hand, and I'm absolutely loving the Zoeva rose gold brushes at the moment. I just like to dip this in and then just basically blend this into my skin. I like to focus mostly on my T-zone and like this area of my face, like the middle part of my face, as I feel my forehead and my chin maybe doesn't need it as much because it doesn't get as oily in the sun, and it doesn't, my makeup doesn't get as messed up in that area. So I focus a lot more of my foundation and product into the centre of my face. And I just really like my foundation to look flawless, so I do spend quite a lot of time just buffing and buffing and buffing the product into my face so it just looks as natural as possible. Now for days where I'm feeling a bit more lazy and I can't be bothered to do the whole corrector, highlighter underneath my eye, do that whole routine because I just don't have enough time, and then to use a separate concealer for my blemishes, I just use my NARS Creamy Concealer, as I kind of feel it's a all-in-one type of concealer. I can use it underneath my eyes, I can use it on blemishes, I can basically use it anywhere on my face, and it does a perfectly good job. So I just take this, put about 3 to 4 dots underneath each eye, and then put it on any blemishes where I might need extra coverage, as recently I have been breaking out a little bit, so I'm just putting it anywhere where I think might need a bit of more attention. And this is just such a nice creamy concealer, and I feel it just really blends in. Underneath my eyes I do use my fingers to pat it in, but anywhere else I just take the brush and I don't buff it in, I kind of just pat it in, and I think this is the best way to apply concealer over a blemish. As I think this is the most natural way to do it, without the concealer kind of clumping on top of a blemish and making it look worse than it is. And underneath my eyes I just take my ring finger and I just kind of tap it in to blend it. And I really like this concealer because not only does it kind of correct my under eye circles, it also highlights. So for me, normally I would use the Bobbi Brown corrector and By Terry highlight concealer, but in the mornings when I'm going to work I just don't have that time. I don't have the time to do a two-step concealer job, so I just prefer this because it does it both in one, and it's just as good, as it also has a bit of a yellow tone to this concealer, so it really brightens up my under eye circles. Now, like I said, in London it's been so hot, so my next step is powder, and I really like the Luminous Silk powder by Giorgio Armani, and I'm in the shade 5, and I just take this on my Sephora brush, concentrating away a lot more on my T-zone, and just dab it in, push it into my T-zone, put it on my forehead, areas where, you're most likely to get a bit oily. I like to put it underneath my under eyes to set the concealer, because I feel like when you set your concealer with powder it stays a lot longer than if not. And recently I've been getting very oily eyelids as well. I'm not too sure about why I'm getting this, so I take my Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush and I just dip it in the powder and I kind of just push that over my eyelids as well, just to stop any oiliness coming through and onto my eyelids. Next is eyeliner. Now I don't wear a full smoky heavy eye type of look at all on work days. Normally I just do a top eyeliner with a little bit of a flick, very thin top eyeliner, and I've talked about this before. I love the Superliner Black Liquor by L'Oreal. Absolutely love this. I find this is probably like the easiest eyeliner I've ever found to just do a small flick, and I just take a mirror and I look down into it and I just kind of sweep it across, and I just do one line. So I'm just going to show you. And then I just do like a tiny flick at the end, and that is about it. That's kind of the only eye type of blackness I add to my eyes, because it's just an everyday look. I just want it to be really simple and nothing too much. And again, I'm just going to do the same on this side. So it just looks like this. Now, another thing that I really like doing, because I really think it makes a difference, if I have time, I'll get a normal eyeliner and I'll just run it on my upper lash line, inside my upper lash line, as I think it really makes a difference, and it really makes your lashes just look that extra bit thicker and fuller. So if I just show you, I just kind of put the pencil in here, and then I just shut my eyes and let it just run across my upper lash line. I know it can be a bit uncomfortable. When I first started doing it, I didn't like the feeling at all, but I've just got used to it a bit now. So again, I'm just going to show you, just put it in and just shut your eyes and let your pencil just do the work. And I don't know if you can tell, but I personally think this lash line looks a lot thicker to this one, and just by one simple trick, it's not hard at all. And I'm just going to show you on this one too. I'm just going to shut my eyes, and then I'm just going to run the pencil in. It's over within seconds, literally. So in the morning, I don't usually have any time to do anything to my eyebrows. I don't have time to fill them in. So I just use this clear gel, which I mentioned in my previous favourites by Collection. And I just really like it because I just feel like it really holds my brows in shape, in its shape all day. And it just doesn't make them crispy. It's just such a good product for like $1.99. I just love this. I just would honestly recommend this to anyone who just wants to make their eyebrows just have some shape and just keep it in place all day. So that's literally what I do, and it takes about 3 seconds. The next step is bronzer, and in the mornings I don't generally have time to do a whole contouring routine, so I literally just take my Real Techniques contour brush and my MAC Skin Finish Natural. I talked about this in my favourites as well. I'll link that video down below because I think quite a lot of the products I've used, I did talk about it. I just get my brush, dip it into the product, tap it off, and then just give myself, just kind of sweep it across my cheeks, underneath my chin, down the bridge of my nose. Again, all just, I haven't really dipped in at all. Then just get a little bit for the other side. I don't want to wear too much because again, I'm only going to work and I don't want it to seem too contoured and heavy. So I just to give myself a little bit of a nice natural tan glow type of thing, I'll just rub this in. For blusher, I have absolutely been loving the Kiko Soft Touch Blush. I don't know what colour this is in. I'll keep a link of the colour. I'll keep a link of it below, but it's in this colour and it's just so pretty. These blushes are so pigmented. You literally just need the tiniest dab and it will just go such a long way. So I'm using my Real Techniques brush. I'm literally just gonna dab, like slightly dab, tap off, and then just run it above my cheekbone, and it just gives the most beautiful flush of pink. Again, just dabbing it in, tapping it off, and just giving myself that beautiful, slightly touched pink look. And I just think it's so pretty for summer. You honestly can't go wrong with this blusher because it's such good price, and for the pigmentation of this blusher, it's so good. I'm just going to finish off by doing my lashes. So I talked about this mascara in my favourites as well. It's the waterproof volume colossal. So I'm just taking my Kevyn Aucoin eyelash colours. I'm not too sure if I actually do prefer these to the Shu Uemura ones. I did when I first got them, but now after having them for a little while, I think I do prefer the Shu Uemura ones. So I think after, although this has got like a wider area to fit in your eye, I think after I finish these, I'm definitely going to go back to the Shu Uemura ones, but that's just a personal preference. I just personally prefer that. So I'm just taking in my eyelashes, making sure I've got them all in, and just clamping them in to give them a nice curl. And I think this step really makes a difference, as you can already see this eye compared to this eye. And again, I'm just going to put them in and just clamp them down. Sometimes I try and warm up the eyelash curlers, as I think it stays better, but on when I'm going to work, I just do not have time for that. I like to just wriggle around the wand before I put it on my eyelashes, just to get rid of any excess mascara to make sure it doesn't clump. And then I'm just going to apply this on. I sometimes as well don't even put mascara on my bottom lashes, as I feel like I like to keep that for doing a more dramatic eye look if I have time, or on some days I might do that, but most of the times I just put mascara on my top lashes. And I kind of just wriggle the wand around and then just lift it up and just wriggling it around, just making sure you're spreading it across all your lashes to give your lashes a really nice, defined, lengthening, volume look, but still keeping it really nice. And for my last stage, it's just my lips. So I'm absolutely loving my MAC Chatterbox lipstick. I've practically been wearing this every day for the past month when I got it, and I don't like to give it like a really full colour, so I kind of just like to dab this into my lips. Like this, as I feel like it gives my lips more of like a hint of colour rather than like a full-on applicated colour, and I prefer it like this because I think it looks a lot more natural when going to work. I'm just gonna do that. And there you have it, guys. So there you have it, guys. This is my everyday natural makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave comments below. Please give my video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And if there's any other tutorials or any other looks that you'd like to see, please let me know. I really do like this look, as I just think it makes myself look quite natural, but just gives my skin a bit of a glow, and it just defines my eyes. And I'm really enjoying it. So I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!